uh, that Quran is the final revelation given by Allah. So, as a Muslim, what do you suggest me? Because my friend, being a Muslim, he said, follow Bible, Old Testament, and then read Quran. So,
Sister asked the question, one of her friends told her that first read the Old Testament, then read the Quran. Sister, it's not the must. If there is something like the Old Testament and the New Testament, then there's something like the last testament in the Quran. So when the Christians say Old and New Testament, this is the last and final testament of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now I am asking you the question. Suppose you have different versions and editions of a book. For example, you have gone to a medical college. After a medical college, Professor Keith Moore wrote some books. And his book had first edition, second edition, third edition. So would you read the first edition or the latest edition?
of course, I'll go for the latest.
Latest, correct. Yes. If you really love the first edition, I'm a fan of the first edition, then I said, no problem, read the first edition, then read the last edition. So if you're so much hooked on to the Old Testament, and your Old Testament is close to your heart, then the Quran says in Surah Imran chapter 3 verse 64, Ta'ala ila kalimatin sawaim baina bainakum. Come to common terms as been assigned you. Then I would say that if you're so much hooked on to the Old Testament, no problem, read the Old Testament, then read the Quran, at least agree what is common.